Episode 65, sous vide rack of lamb with mashed potatoes and a red wine reduction sauce. Sous vide rack of lamb. So we are going to need a rack of lamb, some parsley, some olive oil, and some salt. Now we're going to serve this with some potatoes, mashed potatoes, and a red wine reduction sauce. So we need red wine beef stock, some shallots, and some butter for our sous vide rack of lamb. So this is our lamb. Lovely little rack we have today. We're going with parsley and olive oil and a wee bit of salt too. Now some people tell me, oh, you have to use rosemary and mint sauce. Your granny can do that. I won't. We're doing it my way. This is what we're going for today. So lovely little rack of lamb here. What we're going to do first is just score the cap. So grip down on the knife, sort of get our fingers over the top. Gives us better control with the blade. And we just want to go into it just a little bit, just to try and get it to open up a little bit. And then see, back across. Now with this, it's a light bit of salt just over the top. Now this is some flat leaf parsley. I already pre-cut it because it takes a long time and I don't want to waste yours. So in with a little bit of olive oil, about a quarter cup most. We just want this to make the parsley wet. And then we're just going to lightly brush it on. And just try to get into those wee cuts as well. That will make a big difference. So parsley, lamb and olive oil is something I started cooking a long time ago. The last time I made it, well I made it here on the channel before. We did a roasted version of this. But we previously have done this for a barbecue. It was great on barbecue. This last little bit we'll put in after. So as always, a sous vide bag. There we go. And we'll put the rest of this in. As I said before, try and keep this clean at the top, unlike what I have done. Now with the bones can be a little sharp sometimes. You see the little tips there. So just be careful when we're vacuum sealing. Sometimes we'll put paper on those. Today I think we'll be okay. If not, we'll be back with a second bag. Same as before with the fish. Obviously there's liquid in here with the olive oil. So just be ready to press seal just in case. That's why I press, I just started to see it here coming. So that is it sealed. As always, you can see the seal there. Ooh, there you go, double seal. Just to be sure, So there it is, double sealed, ready to go. Now, it's not the tightest of tight seals because of the olive oil in it. So we will just fold this over. We're going into our sous vide. Sous vide set at 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius. We're going for about 3 hours. Thereabouts. Minimum on this is an hour. You wouldn't want to do much more than 4. You can go further. If you're like Kenji Lopez, he has a post all about this, where he has up to 8 hours and how the texture changes. But for us, we're going for about 3 today. And then we'll be back shortly, just before this is finished, to go and make our potatoes and our sauce, and then give this a nice color at the end. So in we go, and we'll see you soon. Right, so it's just about gone 3 hours. Spuds are here, chop them up into the water, and then we're back for our sauce. And we'll get this out and give it a roast just beforehand. So these have been in just over 3 hours. And we'll keep that up, keep the juices in. So all we're going to do that now, take it out, give it a wee roast. Somewhere between our gas and our blowtorch. So let's come up to temperature. We touch of oil. Right, so this is up to temperature. So Jimmy, stop distracting me. Now the juices from the bag, what we can do with those is add them into our sauce, which will go in. Smells beautiful, doesn't it?
I would take it on with your enough.
I'll let it get a little bit more, and it should release from the pan. Should. Come on. Right. Now we'll lift this off and let it rest. Now into our pan. Well, our pan's too hot now, turn that back down. Into our pan, we're going to add in our shallots, into the juice and the fat that is rendered. So shallots just finely diced, and get them going. Now, in with a cup of red wine. Now, as far as wine, I've been told if you wouldn't drink it, don't cook with it. So, this is a fine Penfolds something Shiraz. Oh, steam's hot, isn't it? So we'll let this reduce by 2/3, and I'll just deglaze the pan and begin to thicken. Then, this is our sauce this week, yes. So it is a red wine sauce. So we're going in with 1 cup of Shiraz, 1 cup of beef stock, once it's reduced down, and then the juices from the bag as well will also go in, just to give that a little lammy flavour. That all served over the top of some lovely mashed potatoes, mashed a la Jimmy. So we just let it go down and get a nice sort of like a jammy texture. So that's when sort of most of the liquid has been reduced out of this lovely Australian red wine. Is it Australian, is it Penfolds? It is South Australia, up, yeah. Hey, Jezza. So there we're well reduced now. Give it another minute and then we'll add on our beef stock. And the juices from the bag. Effectively a lamb stock. So we'll let this reduce and reduce and reduce, and then we add in some butter to finish. By that point our mash should be ready. So spuds are ready. We're just going to lift them onto a tray, let them dry for a little bit, steam dry, and then we will mash. Well, sorry, Jimmy will mash them. Steam dry. So when you steam dry, it gets more steam out of them, makes them dry when you mash them, so then you're not mashing water back into them, you're mashing the butter back into them. So in with the butter. So this just add a wee bit of gloss to the sauce and a wee bit of nice mouthfeel. Now, just to finish this off, we touch salt. We'll leave the pepper for tonight.
Den Cooks has no potato masher.
I have a potato ricer.
He's from Northern Ireland.
Up north, well. Said you gotta work for your dinner. Don't but complain, this one.
Serious?
Doesn't know he's living.
I took it from my house.
You don't have a masher?
I do have a masher.
Where did you get a masher?
I've had a masher for the 10 years. Don't use it, but I have it.
That's the point, he doesn't have one. He has one, but doesn't use it. So everything's pretty much ready. So now for the most important part of all, the cut. So we will just go down. Come on. Oh no, I've tore it. And we are lovely and pink. Quite a bit of pink lamb in it. So we'll plate it up. I'm back in about 2 minutes. And there we have our finished dish, ready to taste. Look at that. So our sous vide lamb with our mash and our red wine reduction. Let's just get stuck straight in. 3 hours of work. That's pretty good. Ooh, good punch from the sauce. Come on, try. Senior Calvert and the future Mrs. Calvert coming for taste testing. And dinner after.
Sure.
I know. Till next time. Aaron, come on, quickly try.
I like it. Soft.
That's the time the sous vide makes the texture far softer. So until next week. Bye bye. All right, plate up there.